So this is how the package arrives. It comes in a box that has clear indication that it's from Blue Apron. It's all over the box, so you know that your food has arrived. And it does say perishable, keep refrigerated, handle with care. So let's open this up to see what's inside. One thing I did notice that is new since I've last ordered a Blue Apron box is that they have this cardboard insulation on the bottom and around the perimeters of the box that the food is in. And I'm just looking at the materials that they used, and it looks like they used a lot of recycled catalogs and circulars and newspaper type material. So you can see that this is like got print on it. You know, maybe these are circulars with coupons and such. So I think that's pretty cool that they're using recycled materials to insulate the box itself. And this, of course, is recyclable because it's all cardboard. So that's just another thing I wanted to point out. I was actually cutting the box to flatten it to put it in recycling, and just happened to notice this gesture that I did not notice in my previous Blue Apron box. So kudos to Blue Apron for legit using recycled materials to make insulation. That's pretty cool. All right, see you guys later. So this is what it looks like when you first open it up. We have summer is served. Insulated box made with recycled materials, 100% recyclable, and they have a website to show you how to recycle all your packaging. So we have, here's our recipes. Looks like they're a little bent up this time. Normally they arrive flat. So one little ding about this shipment today is that our recipes are a little bent up, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll taste good nonetheless. We have glazed salmon and cilantro rice bowls. Caramelized onion and cheddar Beyond Burgers. I just tried the Impossible Burger from Burger King, so if you'd like to see that review, I'll leave something in the cards above to check that out. But this is pretty much the same concept, maybe even the same company if I'm not mistaken, Beyond Burger. And yeah, so we're gonna cook this at home, and let's see, you know, maybe if there's a difference between the Burger King and the Blue Apron one. Let's see if there's any difference. And then we have orange beef and noodles. This I wasn't too sure about, but usually with Blue Apron, you know, it may look one way, but once you taste it, it tastes. I have yet to have something that does not taste good from Blue Apron. So that says a lot. So this looks a little iffy, but I'm sure it's gonna taste pretty good. And then we have our nutritional info. This looks like some of the other options that were available as well. And then, so they let you choose 2 to 3 recipes for your shipment. And these were just all of the options you had to choose from this week. And I pretty much pick and choose what I think will sound the best. Like, I should have tried, this looks good, the chicken thighs with coconut rice and sambal mayo. I hope they offer that in the future, because that actually sounds really good. I should have got that instead of the orange beef noodles, but I'm sure it will taste a-okay. All right, so we're gonna open this up just to see. So first off, it says open here, duh, Sherry. Open here. Oh, I see what they're doing now. They put the ice packet in between this cardboard. Usually it's in the box on top and under the food, but this time they put some cardboard and they put the ice in the cardboard. So that's clever and different. These ice packs are reusable. We'll play around with that later, but they are reusable, or you can easily recycle them. So here we have some of our ingredients. This is for the caramelized onion and cheddar burger. This is for the orange beef noodles, and they have every package already categorized for your recipe. This is broccoli, and when you look on these, you'll know exactly what you're grabbing for. So the broccoli, for example, is for the glazed salmon and cilantro rice recipe, meaning that when it's time to make this recipe, you'll grab for the broccoli. You can even categorize this in your fridge just to make it even easier, you know, by recipe. You can kind of put these in order that way. These do not have a label on them, which is interesting, but they are just plain old string beans. So I would just look for string beans on the menu and know that it's for that recipe. This is for the salmon bowls. It's all our nicks and knacks. It's our knick-knack bag. Potato buns for the burgers, of course, which it will show on the menu. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, you know, take all this out, put it in the fridge, and we will get cooking a little later. And then, these are noodles. Wonton noodles. That's for the beef noodle dish. Got an onion here. Sometimes stuff is not in packaging, which is fine because, you know, onions and things of that nature do not need to be in a bag, I feel, you know, because they've already got their own cover. And then below this cardboard here, they separated the meats from the veggies and such, which I do like because a lot of the times people want their meat separate from the vegetables and things in their recipes. So, for example, this is grass-fed ground beef for our beef noodle dish. Salmon. Yummy salmon. Here's our Beyond Burgers, which I did find they sell at my local supermarket, so I will look into trying these out more often because I do prefer more plant-based alternatives to meat. Even though I still am a meat eater, I like to make plant-based choices when possible and when available. So I do make plant-based choices, and I am working my way towards that. I don't know if I will become a full vegetarian, but I'm working my way towards a goal of that nature. And there's a little garlic. They got a little lost in the corner, but like, you know, as you can see, there's no packaging for this, which I feel a lot of the times these type of things you don't need to put in packaging. So I like that for, you know, the zero waste concept. And once again, they always put the ice on the bottom just so that it's insulated and you have 2 packs of ice. So very nicely packed this time. And yeah, so to be continued. I'm going to go put this in the fridge and then we will get cooking a little later. Bye, guys. Alright, so I have all my recipes that I chose here right in front of me. And this is the fun part because this is where you get to decide what you're going to cook for the day. So let's see. We do have the caramelized onion and cheddar Beyond Burger. I'm going to hold off on making that because I did have an Impossible Burger yesterday from Burger King. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the same type of plant-based meat product. So I'm going to hold off on making that burger just because I just had one. I love salmon, but I'm actually in the mood for some noodles today. So I'm going to go ahead with this orange beef and noodles recipe. Another thing you can look at, you know, when you're deciding what you're going to cook is they have the time it's going to take for each recipe to be cooked. And I will say that today I am hungry and in a hurry. And it does also look like the orange beef and noodles dish takes 15 to 25 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get with this. We're going to go ahead and do this one. All right, so let me go get my ingredients from the fridge. Okay, so I pulled out all my ingredients that are needed for this dish to make, and they have it easily coordinated where the labels for the most part are on the packaging, so you know exactly what you're grabbing out the fridge. And like I said, you can also kind of put this in groups so that you know ahead of time what goes into the recipe. But we got everything we need, and next step is to prep anything that needs to be prepped for the dish. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Looks like that involves cutting up the cabbage, cutting up the mushrooms, roughly chopping the peanuts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then we'll get into cooking the meal. Hey guys, if you have not hit the subscription button yet, I definitely encourage you to do so. If you want to see more food reviews like the one on Blue Apron, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I look forward to sharing more food reviews with you in the near future. Let's get back into the video. Okay, so we have everything prepped, good to go. As you can see, there's a little bit of, it does take a little bit of time to prep the ingredients, but you know, all in all, I feel the process is definitely worth it when the dish is completed and you are eating it and it's delicious. So I always go in order of what they say to do, because in addition to telling you, you know, how to prepare things, they also do it in a sequence that you know, gives you perfect timing with each prepped item. So we just did all of this in order, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to cook the beef and vegetables and just go ahead and you know, cook this accordingly. They did say to prep a pot of water, cover and heat it, add salt, so I did do that here. That is boiling here, as you can see. So yeah, when they tell you to do something at a certain time, it's always good to do it that way, because when we are ready for this water, it will be boiling. All right, so let's get into cooking the beef. guys, so I'm gonna do a quick taste test of my orange beef noodles from Blue Apron. They look really, really good. Let me see if I can get a good shot of them. I'm filming by myself right now. Can you see them? Yes, they look amazing. So I put the peanut concoction on top. It's like sesame seeds and peanuts and sesame seed oil. And I'm sure you can mix it all throughout. I decided I want to be a little fancy today, so I am eating these with chopsticks and a little bit of white wine. You know, why not, right? All right, so let's see what we got. Let's test this out. I'm so excited, guys. It looks so good. This is phenomenal. Like I said, I have yet to get a Blue Apron that does not taste good. And if I got one that didn't taste good, it was probably because I didn't cook it right. So this is phenomenal. I do suggest that you check Blue Apron out. If you would like to sign up for Blue Apron, I will leave a link below. I don't know if they will be offering you anything, like maybe they'll be offering a free meal. But if that is the case with the referral link that I leave below, I will make sure to notify you what the deal is that you will be getting. Usually it's like if you sign up, you get a free meal, your first meal free. So I will leave all that below if you do want to check Blue Apron out. And if you want to see more Blue Apron reviews, then please comment below, like this video so I know how this video is doing. If you have not subscribed, now is the time to subscribe, and you will get more of these food reviews in your inbox. So I hope you guys like this, and yeah, I will be doing more of these, but you know, if you really want to see more, please comment so I know that, you know, I'm going the direction you guys want me to go. And yes, I'll talk to you guys in a few. I'm going to finish eating these noodles and I'll be back. Okay, so here we are.